Hey folks, John Becker here, Union Township trustee and former state representative from Claremont County, bringing to you my first and perhaps last Gearhead video. So today is October the 5th, 2025, and this marks my 1-year anniversary when I started picking up trash. And I do put this in the Becker report. You can find that at beckergop.com. And it was this day a year ago in 2024 that I started in Klepper Park. And while picking up trash in Klepper Park, I asked myself, why don't I do this every weekend? So I started doing it. And what I found was when I got started doing this, I was up on, I was along Old State Route 74 near Rumpke and along Eastgate Boulevard. Kept having trouble with, if the wind was blowing or even if it wasn't blowing, just keeping the bag open. And getting the trash into it. And I was thinking that there must be a better way to do this, some way to prop the bag open. Well, anyway, so I got online, did a little nosing around on that, and I found something called a bag-along, and I'm going to show you how that works. So this is the bag-along, made in USA, and they got two different models. They're about $30 each, and I think it's a bag-along.net, I believe, is the website for that. So the way you're supposed to do this, and I don't do it this way, but I'm going to show you. So you put the strap over your neck, and this has a belt clip on it. So you're supposed to put this on your belt, something like that, and kind of walk around like that and be putting the trash in there. And this is the 12-inch model. They have two of them. The other one's a 15-inch model. I don't use it this way. In fact, I don't even use this particular one. When I bought it, the reviews that I found said the 12-inch was better. Get the 12-inch. I disagree. I've used them both, and I prefer the 15-inch. So the 15-inch, two pieces. I'll show you how these go together. First thing I do, unravel a bag. You can get these bags on Amazon. And these are 55-gallon bags. Find the end point, tear it off. Open it up. So you insert the bag. I like to have a good hanger over here because I don't want the bag dragging, and the bag gets way heavy before it gets full. So that's good enough. And then I put this ring over the top of it, head upside down. It's pretty easy to clip together. Go on like that. There's a hook. Hook is adjustable, and I missed. Let me try that again. Normally get this on the first try. All right, try that again. There it is. Okay, so the way I carry it, one hand, simply like that. I just find it's the easiest way for me. So my other gear, gloves, wear a hat to keep the sun off my head, and this I call my claw, and I think you can get these on Amazon. Now I've tried a couple of different ones, and these come in different lengths, and this is a fairly short one, which works a whole lot better for what I'm doing. So, like that. So I'm walking around, find a piece of something on the ground, knock it over, voila, voila. So the problem is if you have a long one, it's harder to get it into the bag. So the short ones works much better, and then I keep going. Also, I keep 2 spare bags in my pocket while I'm walking around. So depending on where I am, I can just tie off the bag when it gets too heavy to carry, too full, and then I just pull out a new bag, put it in the inside the bag along as you saw, and off I go again. So if you have any questions on this, or if you want to be picking up your own trash, and I would encourage that in your own neighborhoods. I don't encourage that on the highways. I just don't want to see anybody get hurt, and the highways can be a bit dangerous. So I'm John Becker. You can call me at 513-753-6440 or email John, John, @beckergop.com. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.